Grammy goes to Killer Mike. Sweet! Atlanta is so sweet! You can God ain't good!
Killer Mike, the outspoken rapper and political activist, made headlines recently during a heated appearance on The View. And here comes Sunny Hostin, who never fails to express her bold remarks and hypocrisy, but this time she met her match in the form of Killer Mike, who was in no mood to play along with her well-worn lies. Mike gave her a straightaway shut up on a live television segment. So what are we waiting for? Let's dive in.
Here come Hot Topic.
The black community has your back.
They do. Sunny,
the black community did
Sunny,
not
tell
vote
them.
for you.
Well,
the black
you know what?
community did not vote for you. What
It
planet
was during
are
a
you
special
living
election.
on?
Sunny, can I speak?
What planet are you living on?
It was during a special election while we were still under lockdown and I could not talk to people.
On The View, Sunny Hostin was left in disbelief after being addressed as a liar on a live segment by Killer Mike.
Learned this during our Hot Topics meeting. I did not know that there was a website for free pornography with movies and everything.
Despite being a former prosecutor, Sunny Hostin made multiple hypocritic, racist, and controversial remarks in her career, making her the center of attraction. But being the host of a live TV show in front of 1 million people watching, Hostin needs to learn some manners on how to treat her guests, especially when they celebrate their victories and motivate people to never lose hope and achieve their dreams irrespective of age. Killer Mike made a victorious presence on The View after winning his 3rd Grammy for his latest album, Michael, to deliver his powerful message about never being too old to chase your dreams. Reflecting on his achievements, he emphasized the importance of keeping one's dreams alive and maintaining a never-ending imagination.
You cannot tell me that you get too old. You can't tell me it's too late. You can't tell me dreams come true. It is a sleep. It is a sleep.
But things took a dramatic turn when the conversation shifted toward the past record of Killer Mike. The drama queen of The View, Sunny Hostin, brought up the topic quite diplomatically. Here's how it all started.
And there were some other headlines that came out. And I was very upset about it.
Yeah.
Because it was unnecessary, and you don't do that on that special night.
Yeah.
Especially for what I read about.
The remarks did not just end here. Hostin, despite knowing the legal implication of the matter, inquired about the details of the matter.
It led to you being taken out in handcuffs and arrested. That was wrong. Obviously, it's an ongoing legal matter, so I don't know how much you can say about it.
Well, as a prosecutor, you know I can't say it.
You can't say much. But can you just give us some sort of description? Because people are they're talking too much.
Killer Mike addressed the controversial incident with a calm and polite gesture. He downplayed the event, attributing it to an overcrowded backstage and fanatical security, and drew parallels to other prominent figures who had faced similar situations.
I like to say all of my heroes have been in handcuffs. Malcolm, Martin, Mandela, Medgar. So, you know, I walked out with the same dignity and respect that I walked in with. And I would implore people to just take that from it. Don't.
Hostin seemed to be taken aback by the optimistic approach of Killer Mike towards her controversial question.
You don't know who your mayor is, and you don't have a good list of state representatives or governor.
Sunny Hostin has been the center of critics on multiple platforms for her controversial remarks and unnecessary comments. Viewers have criticized the lying of Sunny Hostin to the face of the audience. She has strong opinions on the gun control debate. She supported President Biden's push for strict gun regulations and criticized Republicans for their stance against such measures. Hostin's remarks were emphatic and controversial, reflecting a broader, polarized view on the issue. Well, you might be wondering if this is it, but you'd be shocked by what comes next. So listen to this.
When you listen to Sunny, you have to understand this is the dumbest person on earth. I mean, she's a lawyer.
Her comment on the self-given name of Nikki Haley received extreme criticism from the viewers and Nikki herself. Listen to what she said on the live TV show targeting her ethnicity and culture.
You know, I think if she leaned into...
A ton of people don't go by their...
There's some of us that can be chameleons and decide not to embrace our ethnicity so that we can pass.
Sunny, I don't think that's fair. You go by a different name. Yeah, I didn't want to be the one to say it, but...
Americans can't pronounce Asuncion because of the undereducation.
But I think hard to say...
Sunny did the same with Killer Mike. She didn't stop after her question on the Grammy incident. Sunny raised the bar high again, dissatisfied by the results of her previous question.
You lost me a little bit with your support of Kemp, but let me tell you this.
Killer Mike undertook the controversy surrounding his political image by boldly specifying that any criticism should be grounded in truth, not falsehoods. Mike clearly means that if you're going to criticize me, make sure it's based on truth and not some made-up nonsense. So next time someone tries to criticize him, they'll have to come prepared with a truth certificate and maybe even a lie detector test, because he's creating a whole new level of accountability.
Not supportive
some of his policies.
That's some misinformation. You can not like me, but don't lie on me.
He also explained that while he recognizes some of the policies implemented by Georgia Governor Brian Kemp, his support is limited to those policies rather than a blanket support for Kemp himself. He strongly disproved any suggestions that he doesn't want back Democratic candidates, pointing to his active role in electing Democratic mayors and representatives. Hostin appeared visibly unsettled by Killer Mike's comments, her face showing clear disagreement. She quickly changed the conversation and then challenged his political stance, accusing him of not fully backing the Democratic agenda. Killer Mike responded strongly, asserting that he would never lie or distort his beliefs. After that, Sunny further inquired about his stance on the policies of Brian Kemp, interrupting Mike in between his answer. Let's watch some more.
You don't support him, you like his policies.
Well, I support
some specific ones to name.
Host Sunny Hostin appeared visibly uncomfortable as Killer Mike voiced his belief in focusing on local politics over the federal demonstration, quite strategically not falling victim to the pre-scripted remarks of the host. Killer Mike stressed the need for effective local leadership, emphasizing the significance of addressing community needs over national party politics.
If you criticize someone, don't lie.
This conversation highlighted the tension between staying true to one's personal principles and managing a politically charged atmosphere. It was evident that Killer Mike's unwillingness to strictly align with any party line had touched a nerve, especially in an environment where conformity is often expected. The conversation then shifted focus from music to a larger debate about independent thinking and the right to have different opinions, even in a space that usually champions free speech. In a show where Sunny Hostin's outspoken nature often sets the tone, Killer Mike stood his ground with uncompromising honesty, challenging Hostin's claims and exposing the friction between individual honesty and political conformity. Despite Hostin's attempts to fire the conversation towards controversy and make things dramatic on the show, Killer Mike maintained his focus on personal achievement and the importance of following one's dreams, all while addressing the fair political stance.
See in the mirror, you're still that child, and your imagination has to be bigger than the room, bigger than the building, bigger than the sky, because if you keep the imagination alive, everything is possible.
The encounter showcased a broader debate about the courage to hold and express independent views, even in a platform that claims to champion free speech. As the dust settles from this high-stakes exchange, it serves as a reminder of the complexities at play when public figures confront personal principles amid the pressures of media scrutiny. What do you think about Killer Mike's handling of the situation? Share your opinions with us in the comment section below, and see you next time.